All right, let's talk about one of the most powerful and, honestly, most misunderstood forces on the entire internet: search engine optimization. You've heard it called SEO. Think of it as the absolute bedrock of being seen online. And today, we're going to demystify it completely. So, have you ever had this happen? You pour your heart into creating something amazing, a killer blog post, a super helpful video, whatever, and it just sits there. Crickets. Meanwhile, you see other stuff just shoot to the top. Why? Well, 9 times out of 10, the answer is SEO. And just to give you a sense of the scale we're talking about, look at this. Over 90%, 90 of all experiences online start with a search engine. And get this, of all the clicks that happen after that search, a whopping 70% of them go to the free organic results, not the ads. So yeah, this isn't just a big deal, it's basically the entire ballgame. Which brings us to a really crucial point. A lot of people think of SEO as just another marketing channel, another box to check. But that's the wrong way to look at it. In today's world, if you want to be found online, it's not optional, it's mandatory. It's the foundation of everything else. And this is why it's so different from just running paid ads. Ads are like a sugar rush, right? They give you an instant boost, but the second you stop paying, poof, you're gone. SEO is the exact opposite. It's about building real trust, earning that free traffic, and creating an asset that doesn't just last, it actually compounds and grows more valuable over time. Okay, so what is SEO really? When you strip it all down, it has a very simple, very powerful purpose. It's all about connecting people who have questions with the absolute best answers out there. Now, the more formal technical definition is this. SEO is the whole task of optimizing your website, your content, all your digital stuff, so that search engines see it as high quality and rank it higher in the search results. The goal? To get that amazing free and organic traffic. But honestly, let's make it even simpler. This quote just nails it. SEO is all about helping the right people find your stuff at the exact moment they're looking for it. That's it. That's the whole idea. A great way to think about it is that SEO is like a bridge. On one side, you've got a person searching for something. On the other side is the answer. That could be a local business, a blog post, a YouTube video, a product, you name it. SEO is the bridge that connects them. Without it, the best content in the world is just stuck on an island by itself. So, to get really good at this, you kind of have to peek behind the curtain. You have to understand how the search engines themselves actually work. You've got to learn to think like the machine to master the method. And it really boils down to 3 main steps. First, you have crawling. Little automated bots are constantly exploring the web 24/7, discovering new pages. Second, they index what they find. They analyze it, figure out what it's about, and store it in this mind-bogglingly huge database. And finally, there's ranking. When you type in a search, they instantly sort through that entire library to give you the most helpful answer. Okay, so that's what they're doing. The big question for us is, how do we work with that process? How do we make sure we're helping them so they can help us? Well, it turns out our process is a perfect mirror of theirs. It starts with keyword research. We figure out what people are actually searching for. Then we do content creation. We make the best possible answer to that search. Next is on-page optimization. We fine-tune that content. Then comes technical optimization, making sure our site is fast and easy for the bots to read. And finally, off-page optimization, which is basically building a reputation around the web. Now, that whole process can be broken down even more into a few key areas, or types of SEO. Let's quickly go through the big ones. So, on-page SEO is everything happening on your actual web page. The words, the headlines, the images. Technical SEO is all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Site speed, mobile friendliness, the code. Off-page SEO is about your reputation, getting links from other trusted sites, which act like votes of confidence. And then you have more specialized types, like local SEO, which is crucial for brick-and-mortar businesses. And of course, YouTube SEO for video content. Okay, let's pivot and look to the future, because things are changing fast, especially with AI entering the scene. The old-school tricks just don't work anymore. So what does it actually take to win at SEO now and in the years to come? This is probably the single most important thing to understand. For a long time, SEO was just a game of keywords and backlinks. Not anymore. The game has totally shifted. Now it's all about understanding the user's intent, giving them a great experience, and earning their trust. It's about being human. So what does that mean for our strategy?
Well, it means we have to obsess over search intent. What does the person really want? It means we have to write for humans first and bots second. We need to structure our content to show up in those new AI overviews. And finally, we need to go deep and build real topical authority, becoming the go-to expert in our niche.
And on the flip side, it means we have to avoid all those old, lazy blunders. Just stuffing keywords everywhere, publishing thin content that doesn't actually help anyone, or building a bunch of spammy links. These days, that stuff doesn't just not work. It can actually get your site penalized. I think this quote from the source material just says it all perfectly. The age of shortcut SEO is over. It's gone. The new formula is simple, but it's not easy. Solve real problems for real people. If you understand your users, build trust, and make your content clear and helpful, you will rank. And really, that's what it all comes down to. It leaves us with one final question to think about for our own work. The old way of doing SEO was about chasing a quick trick for a temporary boost. The new way is about building a real foundation of trust and value that lasts. So which one are you building for? A moment or the future?